Good afternoon, students. If you're getting this screencast today, it's likely that you're either in the freshman, sophomore, or junior class, and there's also a good chance that you've done one lesson on a site called Xello already, which was entitled the Matchmaker. Xello is a new program, basically. It's a new website, a takeoff of Career Cruising's website. They basically got bought out and put together a new and improved website, and they're trying to make it more user-friendly. They interviewed hundreds of high school students and asked what should be on this thing. So anyway, you guys have been in Xello once, very likely, maybe more, and completed something called the Matchmaker. And if you did that, what I'm going to show you today is how to go deeper into the Matchmaker to make your results a little bit better. One of the big laments about some of these career interest inventories, first of all, people get burned out because they do them every year from 6th grade on, so they owe this again. And the second lament is sometimes they give matches that aren't really perfect matches. So those are the two laments that come. I think we try to take care of that. One thing that Xello does is when you do the Matchmaker, anytime you do the Matchmaker, if you start it, whatever you do will overwrite anything you've done before. So if you did an 8th grade Matchmaker and you do one in 10th grade, your 10th grade will be the only one that shows up on here. So that's one piece that makes it pretty decent. The other thing that you will see is after you do the Matchmaker, you can adjust your answers to make it a better list. For instance, I hacked Andrew's program with his consent and did a Matchmaker myself, and it seemed pretty accurate. It had 3 educational things out of the top 4, and the top match on there that wasn't educational was something that I've dabbled a little bit, actually a little bit professionally already. So they did give some pretty good matches. But sometimes you get matches that aren't so good, and that's where people say, well, this program's stupid. The matches, it's just a dumb program. It doesn't work. So what Xello does is after you do the Matchmaker, it'll list your matches according to excellent, very good, good, things like that in that order to poor matches. And what you're going to find is if you want, one thing in this program, like I said, you can adjust your list. If I see something that just doesn't fit at all, I can take that thing, or something I just find putrid, I can take that thing and get it off my screen. When you do the Matchmaker, when you go to About Me, your best matches are going to line up in order right here. You can change the order, make them alphabetical, but you probably want the best matches first according to the program. Now again, if I want to get rid of something, all I've got to do is hit a hide button and that thing is gone. So if I say I would never be an insurance claims adjuster, I just think that's a horrible fit for me, then I take this and hit hide, and it's gone. Okay, it'll never show up on your screen again. It doesn't have to show up. Another thing you can do is you can say, okay, there should be something on my list that's not. Hey, I've welded since I was 7 years old. I love to weld, but welding's not on my list. So you can take a career. You can go off the board and take a career just by hitting this little search bar up here. Take any career you want and find out why welding didn't show up. In my case, I'm going to say, hey, I want to be a dance instructor. I'm sure all you guys could see that out of me. I want to be a dance instructor. I want to find out why that one didn't show up. And what happens is when you click on it, like I just did, click on welding, dance instructor, whatever you think is missing, and it says poor match, there's a little button that says find out why. Find out why this thing is a poor match. So as I do that, I click on find out why. It's going to tell me that to be a dance instructor, really, really important are these 3 aspects. And I put dislike under one of them. I put dislike under being involved with music, drama, etc. So what I can do is I can either change my mind and say, no, I'm going to make myself okay with that. Change my mind. I'm going to put like very much. Make myself okay with it. Or I'll just have to say, hey, if this is really important, maybe it's something I don't want to do. So it's either a spot for reflection or a spot for change. I make these changes. I click done because I'm done with the changes. And now it's updating. And now it's a good match. Now I can be a dance instructor with my qualities and my answers and things like that. So you can adjust. The program is very user-friendly in that you can adjust it to make things come onto your list or go off your list, and it'll show you why and why it's important. So anyway, that's a quick shot about the Matchmaker and how you can make it better. You can delete stuff. You can You can change answers. The other things, I'm going to show you a couple quick things about the site. I promise to be done in about 2 or 3 minutes so you guys can explore. But on the site, when you go to Xello, first of all, you're going to come, when you first come, you're going to come to a screen that looks like this. Okay, and just like the old career cruising, there'll be a little bar at the top that tells you how far you are as far as the progress that they expect you to do during the year. Now, nicely, Xello only expects you guys to do 3 lessons, which we'll do at later ACPs. And you'll see a little bar saying you're a third done, you're 2/3 done, you're 3/3 done, or fully done. But anyway, that's what you get when you first come on the screen, and you can do things from there. There's an About Me button. This is kind of neat. I'm not going to go into it in depth because I promise to be done in 2-3 minutes. But it'll show your career matches from the Matchmaker you've done, show anything else that you've done in the results, and on the bottom, it'll give you can upload anything that you want onto here. If you want to make this a one-stop shop to hold your career and college stuff, you can upload things. They also have some skills and interests and stuff that we can put in. And they have something called Storyboard, where if you click into Storyboard, you can bring up things from Facebook, Instagram, things like that you'd like to be part of your story as far as your college and career direction. So that's kind of a neat thing over time. If you want to use this as a one-stop shop, the Xello people tell us that sometimes colleges will use this for admissions or for scholarships. I'm not as convinced that it'll go that far, but if you want to use this as a one-stop shop for your college and career and future ideas, those are some ways to do it. So today your task is, you basically only have a couple tasks. You're going to go in, you have 3 tasks. You're going to go into your matches, go into your Matchmaker matches, and find one thing that you want to hide from your list and just get it off of there. If you want to hide more, you can. Then the second thing is you're going to go into the search bar and you're going to put in a career and you're going to find out, you're going to change it to try to, I'm putting in welding, you're going to change some of your answers to make it a different match than it was. This is a poor match. Again, I'm going to go in, I'm going to change, I said I dislike using tools to shape metal. Well, then, of course, I'm not going to be a welder. You're going to change your answer and see how that changes your overall match. And again, this is going to be updating right now as it is. And now it's a fair match. It went from a bad match to a fair match in one little answer change. So you're going to change one answer. You're going to hide something. And the other thing you're going to do is you're going to find 3 careers. And you have to do this because for one of the assignments, it's one of the requirements. Find 3 careers and click on them. You can do them any way you want. You can go into Explore Options and look at careers, majors, things like that. Or you can do it from your matches from your Matchmaker. And you're going to go into your careers and click Save on 3 of them. Okay, so you're going to go into your matches or Explore Options and go into careers. And you're going to save 3 of them. You have to have 3 saved in here to do the next assignment. So those are the 3 tasks. I'm going to go back in and save 3 careers. You're going to hide one thing from your matches, and you're going to go down and try to change one match. Go to the search bar and get a career to upgrade itself that wasn't a very good match. So those are 3 things for today. If you have any questions, I think your teacher should be able to help, but thank you very much. And this is Xello, your new program. Probably be used about 5 times during the year for sophomores and maybe a couple times for freshmen and juniors. Probably seniors, not at all. Okay, thank you very much.